are you? How was your Sunday? You see what the boys are doing. They're whooping it up through the house now that it's gotten too dark outside. Yeah, we had a great day. They've been bench top working this morning, and then we went down to the beach, and Chris is still cooking out on the grill some. They're whooping it up through the house. So, FPV style. They're literally hovering right at the door. There they go. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I think Justin's on the sticks, because if it was Chris, he'd be right in front of me. Once he figured out I was live, the drone would be center stage. Up. There we go. 2 whoops. See, I told you, once Chris knew that I was live, he'd be right in front of the camera. And the other one's down and stuck. There you go. Oh, the torture I put myself through. That's okay. The batteries only last for so long. You guys know this. Go ahead. Boys will be boys, and as long as they have something to fly, they're happy. Hey, Mo! I had a great day. I was just telling Anthony, the boys had some bench time this morning, and then we took off and went down to the beach, and Chris is cooking out on the grill, or actually he's flying whoops now. But yeah, it's been an amazing day. It's been a great weekend, so weekend full of fun. And I live streamed for a short period earlier while they were out flying the Inspire, and then they're like, "Are you coming back?" And I was like, "Yeah, give me about a half hour and I'll pop back on." So waiting a little bit. Notifications, I know with YouTube, are always blah. YouTube hates me, so I think YouTube hates all of us little guys. If you don't have 1,000 or more, you know how that goes. Hey, Roger. How are you, babe? Yeah, it's been so much fun with Justin here. It really has. Hey, Kim. Everybody has bonded even more than we already had, and it's almost like having Rusty having an older brother and watching these 2 fools run down the beach and race drones, and oh, it's been an amazing weekend. So Chris is extremely happy. I've seen him smiling a whole lot this weekend. Look, speaking of the devil, I told you they're looping it up through the house. Yeah, Roger, Kim, Mo, if you guys haven't figured out, Mr. Winkyhead is Anthony. He's changed his name on us. When he popped in, I was like, okay, that one's a little interesting. I haven't seen Drone Life yet, Kim. I think YouTube's a little slow throwing my notifications out again. Kirk had commented on my last live stream that he didn't get the notifications. You know how YouTube is. It hates all of us. You get notifications 20 minutes after something's going up. Oh, Maple! Good morning, baby. Sorry for keeping you up so late. Thank you, Roger. Yeah, I kind of threw everybody off. I cracked up laughing over Simon's comment on my video from the beach. He's like, "Oh man, I thought I was in the doghouse." Wait, no, it was in March. For the UK, Mother's Day was in March. Not sleepy yet. Wow. You guys run crazier schedules than I do. Hey, Robert. Welcome, babe. Yeah, the guys are out in the living room right now, still looping it up. I said their batteries only last for so long. That's the good thing. First, it was Justin coming through, and then I could always tell who was flying what because Justin would be back here. And I said, no, that's not Chris, because once Chris realizes with that FPV that I'm alive, he's right here. And the next thing you know, here come a second loop, and right here. I was like, see, that one's Chris. Thank you, Kim. Hey, Kelly. Happy Mother's Day to you as well. Thank you so much for joining us. I said I did a live earlier with Chris and Justin flying out in the field. And they were like, well, are you coming back? Because it was very short because I was on my phone. And spontaneous live streams, you know how that goes, and the phones aren't charged. I was like, yeah, give me about a half hour and I'll be on the computer and we'll run it from there. So therefore I'm back. So how's everybody's weekend been? I have not gotten a chance, honestly, for one crazy minute to another to be on YouTube as much as I have normally been on the weekends. It's like last night, Roger, I was coming home and I'm like, oh crap, Roger's live. I've totally missed Roger. But then I was like, oh, thank God he's still here. I tell you, it's all their fault. It's their fault. They've thrown my entire schedule off this weekend. But it's all good. We've had a blast.
Oh, yeah. Now we don't whip racing. I've been whooping so hard.
Whoop racing through the house. Bob! Welcome, baby.
Bob the biker. What's up, brother?
They're whoop racing through the house. God help me, Bob. I don't have enough fly swatters. I kind of gave up on that. It's like, oh, well, it's all good. Let them go and let them have fun. At least it has not rained here this weekend, so they have got some fly time in, as well as, if I scoot back, bench work galore. Watching them both tinker has been so much fun. And I'll be sitting out in the living room, and the next thing I know, you hear yeah, I come down the hall, and both of them are sitting back here head to head and just giggling. I'm like, oh my God, I got 3 teenagers in the house, not 2 or not 1. Well, 2. Chris is more or less like a teenager. You guys know how that goes. Yeah, 3 big kids. Anybody want to adopt me? I don't know what the heck those 3 would do without me, though. Keeping them straight. And yeah, I've been trying to feed him good, but I just can't pack the pounds on that kid fast enough. I'm telling you, he's way too skinny. Rusty's skinny as a rail, though. I don't understand. But I guess higher metabolisms and going like they do, I can't keep up with them. It's just insane. Yeah, it is past their bedtime. But the bad thing is they haven't had dinner yet. So our nights here are extremely, yes, Kim, skinny is beautiful. You're another one that's skinny as a rail. I don't understand it. You and Bob both. Michael, welcome. Good evening to you. Yeah, they ain't got time to put on weight. They're always running around. I'm a burger. We've had enough burgers this weekend. Steaks are on the grill right now. So tonight's dinner is steak, macaroni and cheese, and potato salad. So I'm not complaining. I just have to wait for it. But like I said, it's been a crazy enough day today. So everything has been pushed back. And I mean, last night we were up, well, this morning. We didn't go to bed until 4. And got back up at 9 and have been running ever since. I know, Kim. You're a McDonald's French fry. You liked those French fries the other day, didn't you? That's usually what happens, Bob. You know, if you're lacking in one area, you make up for it in another. Pork chops, kielbasa, and cheddar broccoli rice. Kelly, that sounds delicious. Chris absolutely loves pork chops. He prefers pork chops to steak. Me personally, give me my steak and I'm good. Oh, bread pudding. Roger, homemade? And did you have like the vanilla sauce on the top of it? Come on, Roger. You're leaving me hanging here. I know, Kelly. He didn't send me any either. It doesn't make any sense. Oh. Homemade, but no vanilla. That's fine. Where's mine? I'm still waiting. Customs they did, didn't they? I know they did. They're running around wearing that pink tutu and eating your bread pudding. I'm hearing whoops that sound stuck. It sounds like one's hovering and one's down. It's bad when you got two of them. It just means extra duck time. All right, Justin's whooping it up in the trash can. That's not good. See? I'm telling you. I always become the obstacle course somehow, We're not even going through this tonight. Yeah, poor me. There's two of them. And when the other one gets back, I'm sure there'll be another one in the air. Rusty's out for a while, so. That's okay. This is on the agenda for tomorrow. My Mother's Day, one of my Mother's Day presents. Rusty got me the new Peter Rabbit movie. I've heard it's really good, and I've heard it's really funny, so that's on the list for tomorrow. Once he gets home from work. Look. Lunch video? I think it might be a little bit longer than lunch. I only get an hour for lunch. Oh, wait a minute. You're not supposed to eat Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit's way too smart for the gardener. I'm telling you. I'm running on leg. Hold on. Okay. I can't even believe I set them back up so they can go again. Yeah, it looks really cute. Hummy Paul, I should have known you would have been hungry as soon as you seen a bunny. Yes, too smart for your air rifle. Very, very, very smart. I mean, come on now. Peter Rabbit in one of the trailers takes his ear and he's like waving at the farmers to say, nah, 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 nah. So, yeah, way too smart for your air rifle. I mean, come on now, Homie Paul. If you saw a rabbit hopping around in your backyard in the backfield wearing a jacket, come on. You'd shoot him with the jacket on? Don't aim at the ears. You're going to be aiming for that little white cottontail, Homie Paul. Who knows? Maybe Peter Rabbit's got a few tricks up his sleeve that I haven't learned yet. I'll have to share them with you on Wednesday. I might learn something. Win-win. The new pelt and a jacket too. Homie Paul, you're not going to fit in Peter Rabbit's jacket. There is no way possible. Although, you poor thing, that duck, dodge, and roll video,
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. I do not know how you do it. I would have beaten Chris. That video would have been done. It wouldn't have been, I hope I kept it in screen. I bet your hip still hurts. Let me tell you, Chris would have been black and blue. I would have beat him. You know you love Heath. And you lost your phone and had to go back and find it, if I understood you correctly. Heath better know how much you love him. Because I would have beat Chris and came home.
I made it through it that time.
Mm-mm. They're insane. They're really, really crazy. You have to tuck and roll.
I'm ready. I'm finally ready. One time.
They're out in the living room, Kelly. I'll let them know you said hey when
Whoa!
Chris is trying to take Justin's head off with a whoop now. They're out in the living room and FPV racing the tiny whoops through the house. There you go. Justin just said that's more fun than flying race drones. And I have seen these guys smile so much this weekend. Flying race drones, flying big drones, flying whoops. It doesn't matter. It seriously does not matter. As long as they've had some type of drone in their hand or close by, they were good to go. That was a little close. Yeah, homie Paul, how's now? Yes, flying is happiness. I'm telling you. Rusty has been, yeah, I'm getting my workout for sure. Rusty's been hiding his skills from both of them. Mr. Snuggles isn't hiding. He's actually laying out in the living room. He's so used to it, it's unreal. He just kind of like, uh-huh. Yep, he's just chilling. I had to laugh. I have a short video I have to put up on YouTube. They had the two phantoms down in the floor.
Guys, ND special whoop. It's where it's at. 7mm motors.
I made him a whoop just like mine when we were bowling.
And I'm running a Clover antenna on mine.
Yeah, he's got a lot of weight on his compared to his. Y'all see how whooping him bad with this stuff?
You guys see.
Of course, it goes to show you too, though, the baby transmitter versus the jumper.
Oh yeah.
Like it's amazing difference. I come up to him, look, I go right past it real quick. It looked like Star Wars, man. The force be with you.
Yeah, you're blinking. You're done. I told you, it only lasts as long as the batteries do. Look who hopped in when you said jumper. Welcome, John.
Johnny boy, jumper.
You're welcome, baby.
Oh, dude, I should have threw my catch on it.
I'm not sure. Honestly, Robert, Captain's probably in bed and asleep by now.
Yeah, I think that probably.
JDS, welcome.
Okay,
Yeah, usually Captain's up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So
he'll work in the market.
He's usually crashed out early. I have to go live super early to catch him. Everybody says hi to you guys.
What's up, guys? Yeah, we definitely got to get
this room is not big. We're in that room. Hey, Bunny. Bun's on the hook. There's two of them on there.
Read the email from your friend John. I haven't, honestly, Friday is ago. Okay, I will let them know. Honestly, the only thing they've mainly been doing is sitting back on this bench this weekend and flying. Like I said, I apologize to everybody because I have not been on YouTube half as much as I normally am. I have neglected Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, emails. I looked at my emails earlier and I had over 8,000 emails. Yeah. Oh, it's exactly what I said. I was like, oh my God, seriously? So, yeah, this weekend I've been slacking quite a bit, but having an amazing time. So,
all right, plug in your drone first and then power on the transmitter.
Robert said, if you haven't checked your emails, John said Fridays ago.
Fridays ago.
Yeah, the show.
Oh, yes, Robert, thank you. Yes, I have checked the email and for JD. I got you. All right, I think I had to stop and think. I got you. It's like Fridays ago. Is someone else coming to visit? Yes.
Oh God, yeah, we're gonna have little Adam next weekend. So
yes,
we're gonna have another fun weekend. A little 10-year-old that Chris is also teaching to fly. He went from having absolutely no drones,
and I am well advanced since I've had little Adam here. I have
to having
changed gears
little
so
Adam
much.
now has 3 drones and cannot wait to come back over to see what other new drones Chris has got.
Yep.
So I get to see him quite a bit, and he just did really, really, really well on his progress report. So he gets to come over and spend the weekend with us. It's like his little getaway. He's 10. His next sister is 7. Then he has a 2-year-old sister and a 10-month-old brother. So we are his escape. And he gets to come and fly anything and everything he wants. If you go back on some of MD's videos, you'll see little Adam flying. And that's another one that smiles ear to ear. Last time we had him, actually, I think it was right around Christmas time. So, but like I said, I get to see him all the time. He just doesn't always get to spend the weekend. Weekends here are crazy anyway, so yeah, Friday's going to be an amazing show. I don't know, John. I'll have to wait until he comes back in here. I think he just went to take the macaroni and cheese out. Like I said, yet to have dinner. The whole weekend has been a whirlwind. Got to go back to work tomorrow. Justin is leaving at some point tomorrow. I'm not sure when, but why have you got the RC Sailors? Huh? Me? No. No, not the RC Sailors on Friday show. You're going to have to wait and find out. You know those promo videos are going to be coming. You know there's going to be a lot more flight footage coming. Whoop down. So you guys are going to have quite a bit to watch on MD's channel and QDL Flight's channel. It might be a modification, John. I have no idea. Oh, sure, homie Paul. I'll extend that and watch it get shot right down. Big channels and little channels don't usually coincide too much like that. Oh, lost the prop on a tiny loop. Quick fix. But honestly, I gotta tell you, when Chris first started out and I was watching YouTube videos to figure out what to buy, I watched the RC Sailors. I watched J-Drone. There were several others. I knew them by voice on who just all I had to do was a search of whatever drone. Like while I was out at the store, I'd
You know you can make
YouTube and see what the reviews were. I didn't even have to look at what channel it was. Just click and I knew by voice. So yeah.
I got a set already done like that. I had it in.
You learn a lot.
I did before, but
you live and you learn. But that's where quite a bit of the collection came from. Was I was out at the store and saw and was like, oh.
QDL loves the jumper, man. He's what I mean, John.
All right, John wants to know what the hole is next to the antenna at the top of the jumper. Robert says you can hook it to a PC and use it for a simulator. Just need a special cable. Did you know that?
I did not know that. I thought it was like a headphone jack or something.
See, everybody's learning. JJ Roto Geek has a funny channel. I tell you, there was so many that I watched back then that it was unreal. Oh, Kim, don't be jealous. Come on down. I'll make room for you two, babe. But you got to bring Roger. And that means Roxy's coming too. We're just going to have to figure out Roxy and Snuggles. Yeah, they've had a great time this weekend. Oh, homie Paul, that's wrong. Hop on down, Kim. Homie Paul, one of these days, we're all going to hop over there. Just hop on across the pond. Yeah, that's a mighty big ass pond. That's all I'm saying. I told Chris we were standing out on the beach today, and I was like, look over there. He says, over where? I said, just look over there. He says, what am I looking at? I said, Lewis. I said, just keep going straight. It's what he told me. Yes, Bob, you know I have room for you too. Come on. Roxy better not eat Mr. Snuggles. Better not, better not. Oh, look, the notification for my live earlier just popped up for me. Now that's a little insane. That was like at 8 o'clock, so that's an hour and a half late. Strange. But I get notifications on my iPad and my phone more or less like instantaneous. On this thing, it takes forever. There's some simulators, softwares that come with a cable. Cool. Oh my God. Kim, that would be amazing. A couple months. That would be amazing. Hey, I've told you all before. You come to Maryland, look me up. Look Chris up. Yeah, I saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail. That was a long time ago. But yeah, could be the other way around. You never know. Mr. Snuggles could get a little vicious with Roxy. I hope not. "43 years. Let's see. I was watching Monty Python back in the early 90s. Early 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I'm telling you, YouTube hates me. It hates me with these notifications. Started in 69. I wasn't even thought about in 69. I may have been, but who knows? No, because Mom and Dad weren't even together in 69. So, oh, you're gonna lend me your Phantom the Fly? I tell you, they swore that I'd be FPV in this weekend. Ray, baby, welcome. I haven't touched a drone this weekend at all. I have had so much fun sitting back and watching these guys and watching them bond and watching them fly. Nah. Drone Worship, welcome, babe. How are you doing this evening? We've got whoop races going on through the house. Right now we have low ground game going on. Nah? Are you not feeling good, babe? Oh, you're at work right now. Ugh, I understand that. Had the weekend off. Rusty and the guys took care of cleaning for me, so I didn't even have to worry about that. Took a half a day off Friday, but I got to go back tomorrow, and I know that's going to be ugly. Blah. But you got to do what you got to do. We can't, unfortunately, win the lottery, because if we won the lottery, I'd be traveling and getting up with all of you guys. You are down here.
Yeah, I'm sad.
You're also blinking.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning about.
But yeah, the guys are out in the living room, FPV drone racing, whooping it up through the house, so they're having a blast. Went down to the beach earlier today, had a blast down there. But yeah, it like I told the guys earlier, my schedule's been thrown off so much this weekend. Last night, this morning, we went to bed at 3, got back up at 9. No, he's not moved in. But yeah, he decided he was going to stay an extra day, so he is leaving at some point tomorrow, unless I come home and find out that he's staying an extra day. So I said, y'all stop by, hang out, chill. It's all good. When you go home, you go home. Kim said he's coming and staying a couple months. Yeah, Dan Drone Worship wants to know if you moved in. I said, not to my knowledge, but.
Not yet.
Oh, he said not yet. So I guess that's coming.
Still have stuff in Ohio.
Who knows? David, welcome, babe. Where are you at this evening? California, Texas, Arizona, Nevada. The guys have been drone racing through the house where it's too dark. Dallas, Texas. Oh, there's enough batteries in this house. Yeah, he's taking this family thing seriously, huh? Waited to get unloaded in the morning. Some more downtime until in the morning when you get now. Are you going back unloaded, or are you loading up there and taking a load back? Don't know yet. That's the only bad thing about driving like that. My dad did that. My brother does that. My father-in-law used to drive. My grandfather drove. Well, come on, Dan. I tell you what, though, if I'm adopting everybody, that means all the Social Security numbers come my way. That way you are all now dependents, and I get a lot to claim on my taxes. Drone Life, welcome, baby. And I tell you what, I'm going to have to buy a piece of land, and we're going to have to add on. There you go, the hippie drone commune. Yeah, that's true, David. You never know where that next load's going to take you. And that's one way to definitely see the countryside. My dad loved it, but he became disabled probably about 20 years ago, and he's missed the Colorado Road ever since. So now any chance they get, now that my mom's also retired, they just went to, hey, if you ever make it to Maryland, David, you look me up. You hit me up. We will find you. But like, they just got back Friday. They were down in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and they were also in Charlotte, North Carolina. So, yeah, they like to travel. You know how that goes. But like I said, it's been an amazing weekend and a great time. And I popped on earlier, and Chris and Justin were out flying the Inspire, and I live streamed then. My phone was dying on me, so away I came back to the house and told the guys, I said, well, give me about a half hour and I'll pop back on. So, and then they decided they were whoop drone racing through the house. So, and that's what you all were watching just a few minutes ago. But yeah, if anybody has attempted to get a hold of me too much this weekend, and I have been extremely late in my replies. No, John, that's what I was saying. I have not touched a drone this weekend. Amazing, but no. The guys have, and I've sat back and watched. No, I have not FPV'd yet at all. That's Rusty, hon. All right. No, I did not FPV. You're on I-81. I believe that's up by Baltimore. It's about 3 hours away from us, but we'd figure it out. Let me tell you. We could definitely figure that one out. But nope, no drone flying for me this weekend. Just all them. Rusty's flown with them and had a blast. Justin, as you've heard, has gotten a little upset with oh Lord, I'm sure he'll be back. It's nothing new. Anytime I go live, I'm somehow, some way, I'm his magnet, I guess. But let me tell you, he'll be back. He always is. You won't have to wait long, Dan. Not at all. And it doesn't even matter. Yeah, we're down by Ocean City, Maryland, David. We're on the East Coast. You got the Eastern Shore of Maryland, you got the Western Shore of Maryland. I-81 runs more through the Western Shore of Maryland. You're prepared, are you, Dan? Yeah, definitely. Like I said, anytime any of y'all are in Maryland, look us up. Chris is home most of the time. I'm here in the evening and the weekends. Besides that, I'm at work, but I get a phone call that somebody's here. Don't think Crystal won't be taken off early. Look, we'll have jokes going in multiple languages for him. We'll make him a star. Thank you, David. Please tell your wife Happy Mother's Day as well. Oh, you got all the languages covered, huh? We're going to have to get up with Roger and Kim, and we'll translate some of them into French, just in case. I speak some, I translate, and not half as well as I used to. 7 years of French, but that was a long, long, long time ago. But yeah, we figured we'd hop on for a little bit and just chill. Rusty is probably, I think he is, Robert. I really think he is just plain stupid and doesn't speak any human language. Well, he speaks a human language. Sarcastic. But anyway, you just know English? Well, when I was in high school, well, junior high, we were forced to choose a language, French or Spanish. We did not have Latin until high school, but you had to take both languages. I think it was 7th grade year, and from there you had to make a decision, and you had to do. That sounded German. I'm bilingual, trilingual. Who knows how many linguals? Tommy and Nancy, welcome. This is an amazing family. I'm sure you'll find support from quite a few people. Like I said, this is family here. Just like the title said, hanging out with the family. Now, who else is calling my house at 10 o'clock at night? My son, again. You speak Mercian? Nanu Nanu. Shazbot. Oh, Lord. Let me tell you, I cannot roll my R's like you technically should for Spanish. So I was like, So I decided to take French. Well, I had an amazing French teacher, and she moved with us from our middle school to our high school. So I just kept rolling right with it and ended up taking college French. And good morning, Heath. Everything else. So yeah, it was originally a goal of mine. I wanted to make it to France, but with all the other things that have happened in life, I have never gotten out of. Yeah, I adopted my teacher too. I adopt everybody. It's in my nature. It's the mom part of me. But yeah, I've never made it off of the East Coast. I've never made it to any part of, or any further than south than Florida, any further north than New York. Oh, come on. You're not potty trained and you use big diapers. That sounds like a job for Chris. I haven't done diaper duty in a long time. Yes, you have to use your tongue in French, but you don't roll your R's the way that you do in Spanish. So, Robert, honey, we're going to get you there. If you have not supported Rom Drones, please do. He is only 8 away from 100. We will definitely have you there by Friday, if not Wednesday. After Chris goes live tomorrow, you never know who will all be in chat. And then on Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday, Monday is Pick a Drone Off the Wall chat on MD's channel. Tuesday is Old Droner. Wednesday's Wacky Wednesday right back here. Thursday, you got the pre-show show, and you got Drone Tales over there with Drone Worship. Friday, you got the Drone Network. So I guarantee you by Friday, we're going to get you to 100. Diaper Dan and Naked Bob. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have my hands full. Oh, Heath, babe, what's wrong? You had a rough day? You didn't try to kill homie Paul again today, did you? Poor homie Paul, he's learned that he's a little too old to roll the way he used to. Oh, understand. There's definitely going to be the good days and the bad days. You know what I mean? Bob, honey, are you potty trained? I mean, if you're running around naked, I at least hoping you're potty trained. Dan said he's not potty trained at all. But yeah, I wasn't sure what totally to expect today. Well, that's good. That's a guy thing. I've definitely discovered that. Yeah, it is weird. You're going to have your good days. You're going to have your bad days. You're going to have thoughts, memories, smells that trigger different memories. You just do what I do, baby. 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. And you just keep trucking right on through. David, that's not fair. All 48 states, I guarantee you've seen some amazingly beautiful countryside. Let alone the abandoned towns that you get to pass through. and the change in each state after you've been there for, or you haven't been there for months or weeks or however long. And you go back and it's like, whoa, oh, wait a minute, what happened? I don't remember that. Shoot, I see that here all the time. So our little countryside is changing so much. Oh, yeah. Rub it in. You got to see it all, got all the amazing, beautiful scenery, and got paid to do it. Not fair. Living the dream. So, Heath, you're not trying to take Homie Paul out with a racer, are you? I mean, the bugs is bad enough. But race drones are intense. I've seen Chris with this little mantis thing, and I'm like, no way. The Wizard is intense enough with that size. But when you go from that size to something that's only this size and flies the same speeds, that's intense. Dan knows what I'm talking about. They are extremely intense. But you're not trying to kill him again, are you? The camera drones more, and with being able to see everything you get to see, the camera drones would be right up your alley. He's not dead already. He was in here. Nice try, Heath. You're not maiming or killing Homie Paul. Not happening. We're going to have to get Homie Paul transported over here so we can keep him safe. Your job and your Phantom. Well, David, honey, let me tell you, you were definitely getting to live the dream then. If you love your job, that's number one. That way you never have to dread going to work. Because when you dread going to work, it makes for an extremely long day. No, Heath, you did not buy another Homie Paul. There is only one Homie Paul. There's only one. There's only one you. There's only one Homie Paul. Yeah, Kim, there's just something about a Phantom. The footage. The Phantom, the Solo. It's an amazing difference when you're going from a smaller drone to one of those camera platforms. And then when you step up and you go to the Inspire platform or some other, as they call it, movie quality, that's a whole different ballgame. And watching Chris progress has been an amazing adventure. And yeah, to have your wife right there with you, I'm telling you, David, you are living the dream. Now, let me ask you, David, does your wife drive as well? Are you like the partner team, or is she just right there beside you? I always thought it was amazing, the husband and wife partner teams. I was like, you go right ahead, honey. You got my total props for getting behind the wheel of that big rig just as well as your husband does. She's a beautiful seat cover. That's one way to put it. Beautiful seat cover. Homie Paul is not at the bottom of the garden. Be nice. But yeah, we got to show Justin some of the countryside today and the beach and the deer. And there was like, I want to say 7 females and a buck that were running out into the fields. And it was like, look, see? Gotta watch them suckers. They like to hitchhike a lot. They'll thumb rides in a heartbeat. I'm sure you know that. What did I miss? Kim, what's a model 906 or model 907? Ha! Yeah, no. No, Anthony. That's not going to happen. Me and him and 20 drones and the cap, no. Roll the window down and let the whoop go out the window. Well, she's taller than I am. I'm only 5'2", so nothing wrong with being petite. Sounds like you are a very, very, very lucky man, David. And no, Anthony, that will never happen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that he said he bought a new Hemi Paul, but the model numbers I think are a little off. Just a little. I want to know what's the model number that does the bathrooms, not the windows. I can handle the windows. I really don't like doing the bathrooms. Bathrooms, Kim, not windows, bathrooms. I'll come do your windows. You come do my bathroom. And just remember, teenage boys. Oh, you want the one that does the bathrooms and the windows? Gotcha. Makes sense. You bought him in Gear Best, so he's in bits. Sounds about right. You're going to have to put him together. Some assembly required. Heath, if you're attempting that with an Android, make sure you read the directions. And I know that's saying something. No, Kim, the screws are not all there. And if they're there, they're going to be too short. Good evening, Food Forest. Welcome, my dear. Have a wonderful night, David. Be careful in the morning when you're getting unloaded, and I'm sure we will catch up soon and see what state you're in next. But you have a wonderful night, and tell the missus we said is have a good night as well. Y'all have a great time. Now, Food Forest, let me see if my recollection is correct. Is your name Howie? Ha! See? I am good at this. At times. At times. Welcome, my dear. Just hanging out, chilling out with the family on a Sunday night. Well, when my husband, MD95 TSI, started his channel and it more or less exploded with all of the family members that you're seeing here, most of the RC hunter is Heath. Shall I come out with the full name? But most of their names had drone involved, and it got confusing. So I switched over and I'm like, tell me their real name. So it was easier for me that way. Yeah, Heath, I know that full name, so. But no, I mean, come on, guys. Like I said, you all are family to me. Love my drones. Ed is amazed at how I can keep them, and then I'll be just coming out with names, and he's like, "Wait, who's so and so?"
Tomorrow you have to go to electronics. So whoever gets there, put the other people like that. I ran out. I didn't realize it. And then I walked up there also and still had my white socks on.
Oh, I know. While we were at the beach today, it was high tide, and got a little too close to the water. So Rusty, me, Justin, Chris, we all came home a little wet and up to the ankles, socks and shoes soaked. So yeah, it's a great night. It's like, oh man, seriously? And that water was ice cold today. Of course, the temperature was only 59 degrees, and it was like gloomy and gray. But yeah, baby Justice just got home. He said, hey.
Whoever.
He said, hello.
I don't know.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah.
Then you got this one back here, probably getting ready to tinker and get into something. What are you doing?
Making single-bladed root props. Try to get some more speed and agility.
Ah, you're in Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Welcome, my dear. We, right now, right here, are in Parsonsburg, Maryland, in the U.S. Kim and Roger are in Quebec.
Ohio.
QDL Justin is visiting from Ohio. No, he hasn't gone home yet. Anthony is in Alabama, United States. Ray is also in Canada. Toronto, right, baby? I believe.
Slippery's in the UK.
Slippery is in the UK. RC Hunter is in the UK. Yes, Justin is back there. JDS is Ottawa.
Let's see what these things will do, guys. These are from Whoopee.
They're having a blast. Ontario. My fault, babe. Yes, Mo is out in California in the U.S. Kelly, that was in here earlier, is in New York in the U.S. He said, speak to me, QDL.
What is up, RC Hunter?
But yeah, we are spread internationally.
How we doing, buddy?
I'm taking good care of him, Heath.
Oh yeah, I just had steak and macaroni.
Oh, rub it in. I haven't even eaten yet.
All the food's out there. Sorry. Were we supposed to tell you about that?
No, you guys know I don't eat on live, so
Yeah,
that doesn't happen.
And
And I knew it was good, and I knew it was out there.
It was awesome.
Oh, QDL is famous, babe.
Thank you. See the new hat, guys? And he's got a really cool one.
John, you have to let the steak rest a little bit.
That steak.
See? We're feeding him well. We're trying anyway. I'm trying to pack some pounds on this little sucker, but
that ain't happening. I move around too much.
He does. He does. Those guys are always on the go.
Like me and Rusty running down the ocean or the beach today. Like we were on Baywatch pretty much.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was funny watching you and Rusty running down the beach.
And then we got out there and got stuck.
Yeah, Robert, you can brag. German guy living in a Spanish-speaking country on an American channel and supporting some Canadians. Robert's amazing. You want to talk about international? There you go.
There you go. Let's go. We're going to try it out. Single-bladed
you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Grab my surfboard.
Yeah. That thing is flipping off.
Yeah, Justin and Chris got hats made today while we were down in Ocean City. You just saw Justin's. Honey, can you bring me your hat? But they got hats made, and Crystal got something a little more special. Look, they're out there. Whoop, 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 whoop. He probably forgot about me that quick. Nope, I hear footsteps. We got MD's hat. No, I didn't get another oyster, John. Metal surfboard, airbrushed. Oh, I still have the geodes, Mo. Geode opening is coming soon. I have yet.
Made everything, guys.
Yes, that is the shop that airbrushed everything for us. Amazing shop. Yeah, really nice stuff. And it's metal. That's the great thing. Completely and totally metal. So, you want an MD95 TSI hat? Yeah, Chris has been wanting a hat that just said MD, and I was like, nah. If we're going to do it, it's going to be personalized. So, awesome. Yeah, guys said, give me about an hour. And we went and walked down the beach, or
tried to get a crab.
Justin and Rusty decided to run down the beach.
And get splashed.
Yeah, we got a little wet, but yeah, the geodes are coming soon. Justin has so graciously provided me with a saw blade that will actually cut them. So maybe we'll smash a few, or not smash, but crack a few. And all three hats and the surfboard were done in an hour. So I mean,
$21.
Yeah, the hats were with tax here $21. So not bad.
Not bad at all.
And he will customize. No, Kim, they weren't holding hands and jumping up and down and running, laughing at each other, but they were more or less racing down the beach, and watching these two long-legged youngins taking off running down the beach was
stuck on that water.
Yeah, and then there was like a sandbar, so they kind of like got stuck out on the sandbar, and it was more squishy sand than dry sand. That was kind of funny. But yeah, they've been having a great time, and it's been fun watching Rusty hanging out with Justin and more or less having an older brother in the house.
It's definitely fun.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if someone gonna work on that. I can't tell because we only have dead batteries.
Oh.
Oh man, I am a man.
Look, see. Heath, I'm not so sure you're gonna get QDL's hat. He hasn't really had it off a whole lot since he got it. But yeah, no, it's actually been an amazing weekend, and I think I'm gonna. Well, thank you so much, Howie. You have a wonderful night and enjoy your supper. I'm gonna be enjoying mine here just in a little bit. We're having steak, macaroni and cheese, and potato salad. So, yummy. Chris is out in the living room, Heath. They've been out there whoop racing through the house. They've been having so much fun. Hey, hon. I hear a drone flying, so it very well may be Chris, since Justin was looking for batteries. I don't know. They haven't come my way yet with a drone. But, like I said, guys, you guys can all catch us tomorrow night on Chris's channel, MD95TSI. And I think he's live at 6, I think. And then Tuesday night, over at Old Droner, No, it's resting now, Robert. He's got it off of the grill. So good night, John. Thank you so much for joining me. And you know, you gotta get up with Chris if you haven't already, so I can get that address. Hint, hint. Oh Lord. Yeah. No. No, Ray, no. Chris, come here. He must be flying. He said, hold on. But like I was saying, Old Droner's channel over on, over on Old Droner's channel on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then back here, Wacky Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you've got the pre-show show over at Captain Cook's channel on Thursday. And then you got Drone Tales Thursday night over at Drone Worship's channel. And then back to Captain Cook's channel on Friday night. They want to see you so they can say hi. At 7 p.m., the Drone Network. And then Saturday, we all join Roger and Kim at 7 p.m. hanging out with the family.
Hey,
So,
hey.
Ray wants your hat.
Ray, like that, don't you? That thing's nice. He's only supposed to do the sticker on, and then he did some airbrushing on. I was like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah, he was going to do a transfer of the logo.
Oh.
Attack of the Youngin.
Right there.
Attack of the Youngin. But no, it's been a great time, and he decided he was going to add some airbrushing to it. So, but yeah, all three hats, or both hats and the surfboard in an hour. And I'll make sure to try to include all the guys' information. Oh, Robert, honey, I'll take care of the youngin in the back. Believe me. Nah, he's like an extra kid. So, but yeah, they all wanted to see you before I hop off of here, so I can go have dinner. And John said for you to have a good night.
Here's what I built yesterday, guys. Sit down, solder it up.
I told him.
The flight board went nut. It would just crapped itself out overnight. We had these
Linear ESC.
No,
yeah,
he did not sleep outside.
We had linear ESCs on it, and when we went to arm it, it just wouldn't do it. So then we had to put these on there. Look at it. That thing's sick, ain't it? Pretty. No, wait, this is gonna be. We're gonna let Crystal fly this one. 6-inch. Oh yeah, she'll kill somebody. So
such confidence. Now who's gonna go missing? MD, QDL flight, Rusty.
both of us. All
Nah.
guys, I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be on at 6 o'clock.
There you go. I was right. 6 tomorrow night over on MD 95 TSI's channel.
Got a lot to talk about. Been through a lot this weekend. Had a lot of fun.
I was telling them, you guys have had a lot of bench time in, fly time. Videos will be coming up this week.
Unfortunately, I am not able to tune yet because our computer will not accept it because I made some little kid mad one day on Xbox. So yeah, well, I have to get like a laptop or a little notebook thing that opens up like Eric's got to do it.
He said his Nighthawk is sick.
Oh, cool.
As long as he's not trying to kill Homie Paul with it, we're all good.
When you put it in acro, you think it's sick. In gyros, it's even crazier in acro. Air mode rather, but you want acro or air mode.
Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. As I said, unfortunately, I am back to work tomorrow.
Yep.
But I'll see you all tomorrow night as I'll be sitting back there in that crazy little corner listening to this one. Pick a drone off the wall. So I'll see you guys all then. Thank you so much for tuning in with me on a crazy Sunday night as a pop-in inspiration Mother's Day. Thank you so much, Mo. Night, you guys.
Today. Oh, Ray.
Oh, I have to let you know, Mr. Winky Head is Anthony.
Oh, Anthony Moody. Okay. I
He
got you.
changed his name tonight. When he first popped in, I was like, okay.
I have to remember that, guys.
But guys, like I said, it's crazy here in my little crazy corner. I have an extra drone flyer in the house, but it has been an amazing time. And thank you guys all for tuning in with me. We're going to end it like this. Love you guys. Have an amazing night. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Love you guys.